Welcome to Life Around 40 podcast. Welcome back, everybody. Episode 21. Hope everybody's doing good tonight. Taylor and I are, or at least I am, frigid in this potentially.
Yeah, don't talk for me.
Oh, it's only 13 degrees right now. It feels like 4. This morning it felt like negative 10, but it was around 6 degrees. And I spent a portion of my morning doing outside camera walks. It was great. So it was awesome, to say the least. But how about everybody else? How's your Tuesday treating you so far?
Tuesday's fine. This Tuesday's okay. We're in the 60s, I think, right now. So
Sweltering.
I mean,
balmy.
I had to
balmy
defrost
60
the window this morning.
I will say that is one thing I do like when it gets really cold. As long as there's not a lot of moisture, the window doesn't really freeze up as much because it's just as cold inside as it is out in the car.
Yeah.
So you don't get it as much, which I appreciate. So
yeah. But it's been a hell of a week and a half, 2 weeks. So woke up one day to no hot water, so had to change out the hot water heater. I've never done that before. So far, we haven't died from, carbon monoxide.
That's good. That's always a good sign.
And the water's hot.
Hot. So. Okay, all right.
2 for 2 so far. So.
There you go. Right.
And then the generator, we lost power for 8 hours, so tried to run it, couldn't keep it running. So cleaned the carburetor, didn't do anything. So I ordered a new carburetor, then it leaked gas really bad. So then I had to figure that out. Put a gasket on wrong. That's my bad. I don't do engines very often. But hey, I worked on an engine.
There you go.
It runs like a top now, boys. Of course, I smelled like gas, and my wife didn't want to touch me. So,
yeah, that'll happen.
Yeah, that was disappointing.
So I have a question, Drew. What is happening in Texas that you're having all these damn power outages all the time?
Hurricane poles. So they have a new electrical pole going up, and it's hurricane proof. So
did you have a recent hurricane?
Yeah, last year we had Hurricane Beryl that fucking ruined this Houston.
Okay, did it happen this last week? I'm confused why the power is going out this week.
Because now they're just replacing poles.
Oh, it's down for them replacing poles. Okay.
Yes.
I always hear about these rolling blackouts in Texas, and I'm like, you guys.
Oh, well, that's due to conserve energy because of President Otto Penn, who changed all the energy regulations. This isn't a political conversation. This is a real thing where he changed the regulations for power. So during freezes or massive, heat waves, which for Houston we have them, the Texas power officials are asked to make more electricity, and they keep getting denied by the federal government during the Biden era. So when you don't have enough power, you got to pick a city,
then
roll
start
the dice,
stuff
who's
down.
getting shut off.
Yeah.
So the freezes is even worse for some reason. Well, most summers you might lose power for an hour. You're fine.
Yeah.
The winter, dude, we were without power for 2 days, and you don't think much of it. You're like, oh, it's 20 degrees outside. What's the big deal? I mean, sadly, a lot of people die. Because they apparently don't know you go sit in your car outside and turn the heater on or some shit. I can't figure it out.
Well, the kind of weather we have right now in Ohio, there's homeless people that die, I think, just about every year from it, that aren't able to find shelter and stuff, and they're stuck outside for the night. So,
I mean, I find that horrible, but yeah, and then they just pulled the 35th body out of a bayou over the last couple of years, so there's speculation we have a serial killer. But my thing is when I'm reading the news about this, because I'm trying to find out what the hell's going on, they won't say how it looks like they died. Are they decomp? Are they fresh? They're not saying shit. So I really do feel like there's probably a serial killer down there, or it's cartel related. I don't.
And they're trying not to screw up the investigation by releasing too much.
So,
they're not giving the 5 W's in the H.
don't go downtown Houston, anywhere around a bayou right now. Apparently, like
Is that the one that's right there by the like a bridge or something?
they are
That's
all over. So Houston is the concrete city. We can't have asphalt
right.
because it gets too hot; it would just melt. So everything here is concrete. So when you have like a good storm rolling that drops, a couple inches of rain, Houston floods immediately.
Yeah. Yeah.
And so everything spills off into these, waterways to get it out to the ocean.
Yeah, I was trying to remember. I know there was somewhere down in Texas that there were a string of killings that by
I
a
think I know what you're
bridge.
talking about.
I remember seeing.
Allegedly.
Well, they claim that like the one I remember was about a story about a guy's brother who he wasn't really that drunk, but they're like, oh, he was super drunk and he fell off the edge and drowned that way. And he's like, that's not really sounding like my brother there.
He had 10 fingerprints.
Yeah, I've heard I heard something about like there was a place, maybe it was a different one I heard about, but there's like this section of field that they pulled so many bodies out of that they thought maybe it was a cartel dumping ground for a long time or something like that. So
gotta have them. Heard it's good for the soil.
What's
I
the
mean,
state,
it is.
What's the state just east of Texas?
Louisiana.
Maybe it was in Louisiana that I heard it because I thought it was like they were
probably.
bringing them out of Texas and dumping them there, essentially.
It's a good call.
So
it's a good call. I can make a joke, but I'm not gonna.
It's probably for the best.
I don't.
I kind of want to hear it now. I do want to hear it now.
I'm like I'm an honorary Texan at best. I've had like 3 kids here, so I feel like I'm a part of Texas now.
Yeah, more Texan than I am.
Definitely planted the seed here, but I'm definitely not from here. So people still say weird shit all the time, like, "Oh, I'm fixing on it." I'm like, what the hell does that mean? Fixing. It's weird.
You're getting ready to do it, buddy. You're getting ready to do it.
Oh, I live there off Kirkendall. Where's Kirkendall? Oh, it's right there. Kuykendall? No, it's Kirkendall. There's no R in it. And I first moved it here to Humble, Texas. So like it's Humble.
Yeah, you and I
like Humble.
You and I went back and forth about that one for a while. No, it's Humble.
It's apparently it's a French guy, right? So I'm
of course
here with a born and bred Texan, right? Born and bred. And he's like, it's Humble. I was like, dude. I'm just saying, it spells like another word. H-U is the H is silent. I'm like, in every word? Yes. I was like, oh. I was like, so, hey, just so you know, the other day, I was driving down the road in my Hummer, and your mom, she was giving me, I was like, but don't worry, because it was very humorous. And he, man, F you, man, that ain't right. I'm like, well, what are you, come on, man.
Like, that's funny.
It was. He got a good laugh out of it after I thought he was going to beat the shit out of me.
I saw a video. They were talking to guys. I was listening to a video about Memphis rap. Don't ask.
Memphis rap. I love it.
Yeah. Memphis rap from like the 90s. And I stumbled across this video and they were talking about the Memphis accent. And the one guy, instead of saying Houston, he said like Houston or something like that. I was like, what? Yeah, they're different over there in Houston. And I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, dude? They're different over there in Houston. Say it, Houston? Yeah, that's
one of my favorite shows growing up was MacGyver. We've discussed this at length, right?
Yes.
There's an episode where MacGyver himself is in Houston. And he's talking about riding the subway and shit. We ain't got none of that here. There's nothing underground in Houston. That's dangerous territory. We are too low to sea level. Nothing's underground here.
It's I have a road right by my house called Houck Road. Every time you put it in the GPS, it's like turn left onto Hook Road. I'm like, who taught the Google thing to say this word? Houck Road, not Hook. Turn here at Hook Road. I'm like, whatever. All right,
it's
Taylor.
like Maharg Road. Remember Maharg? Was it road or street?
Yeah, Marg.
Fucking classic.
How about you, Taylor? How things been, man?
Hopefully they start to get better. I was suffering from the flu couple weeks ago, and then my computer went on the fritz. So yeah.
What'd you get? So you're talking to me now.
I'm borrowing a laptop right now, so I'm kind of up in the air on what I should exactly do. So, but for now, borrowing a laptop. So
the viewers and listeners know Taylor was recording this podcast on one of the original NASA computers. I think was part of the Apollo program. So it served its duty.
Right.
in retirement. So that's
It was.
He kept
the innards
saying
were a bit old.
He kept saying his roommate. Well, his roommate was just the room that the computer.
The
occupied.
computer, right? You didn't see all the stacks of paper that I'd have to fill out to punch in the card to actually get it going.
Yeah, Drew had to edit the hell out of these episodes to stop so we could pause and Taylor could go feed in more cards.
Feed me. Oh, I think back then, the Apollo, that was a lot of paper tape. That was how you ran a good program back then.
Yep. Thank God I wasn't around for any of that.
Oh my God, could you imagine?
Floppy disk was just almost over my head. So.
Did you see some of the original like hard drives? Like they were
the massive ones.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna change this out. Oh my God. How much space got in there? 12 megabytes. Oh wow, that's so much.
Crazy.
Never fill that up.
I read in the article the other day that younger kids are confused by what the save icon is nowadays.
Oh,
they've never seen a floppy disk before.
Right.
And they're going to change it in our lifetime. They are going to change it just to piss me off.
And I think it was Korea. People were asking, like, why is there like a microwave as the save icon? Or I forget whatever they said it was, but they're like, why is it this? And we're like, makes you feel so old. So old.
I am that old, man.
So what do you think they're going to change it to?
I'd imagine just an S.
It's gonna no, I don't think I think it's gonna be a red dot. I think it's gonna be like a typical
like a record button,
save button.
Okay,
I could see that.
Something stupid for like the circle is pretty universal for record. I could just see it being something stupid like that, or it's gonna be some new dumb symbol that I'll hate.
Guaranteed.
Fucking kids ruining everything nowadays.
So, Taylor, have you decided what you're going to do yet for your PC then? I know you said you were kind of thinking about it.
I don't know just yet. I may just buy this laptop off of them for cheap. So
what's in it? I always care.
You know ask.
I know.
Don't tell me a spinny thing like. You do Control Delete.
I know. I actually here. Hold on.
Well, he said he likes it because he's using his original computer monitor now as a second screen, which is
I've never done two screen.
So.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with a laptop as a computer. I was hunting for months trying to find one with at least an 8 gigabyte graphics card in it because I was going to get rid of my desktop.
Yeah.
I know this.
I need something strong enough for DaVinci.
What
do you got, Taylor?
Hold on.
It's got to at least be good enough for us to play some games still.
I mean, I've been able to play Dark Souls 2 on it, so that's
okay. The stuff we play, you should be all right then. We're not playing anything too intense. Caves of Cud run on it, Taylor.
Yeah, as long as my
I got a file.
It's a terabyte of hard space, which is
that's 8 gigs of graphics card.
The hard space.
That's a great graph. So you had that's got an 8 gigabyte graphics card in it. I will trade you a desktop computer.
He's almost got would you say that's probably close to an older gaming laptop? Drew, or
Yeah, it's definitely. I don't know what the graphics card is. If it's
Yeah, I don't
discrete
know.
or if it's just working off the CPU. But when they designate 8 gig RAM for it, it should
processor.
hold up.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. That's. I
Ryzen
think that
9.
was the intention. It was bought like a couple years ago, and that's what he was using it for. So
Does it have
Okay.
an RTX sticker on it, or does it have
it does.
like what's it say? So it says RTX.
Yeah, it's got the
You
GeForce RTX
Fucker.
with a Ryzen.
I will trade you one desktop computer.
It sounds like you
That's
must have
nice.
sweetened the deal, Drew.
Well, this isn't even mine to begin with to start with. So-
You've never
Friend.
bartered other people's things.
no, I'm not really.
Oh, dude, my desktop's great. It's just,
You don't like the
I
space
just
want
takes
something-
up.
well, I mean, it's under my desk, and so it's not a
Mhm.
big deal. But I want to be able to not sit here. That's
Mm,
literally where I'm at. I want to be able to. Oh, I want to sit in the living room and do it. I want to be able to go do that. I want to sit at the counter and have a coffee.
Yeah.
and I can't. So I did get. Oh, I got this Surface here. It's a couple-year-old Surface, but it says it's got 8 gig of dedicated memory for the GPU. We'll see how she does. I got to load DaVinci on, but I haven't cared to do it in the 2 days it's been sitting there.
You got
Mhm.
a keyboard for it?
Yeah,
Got a
it's
folding
built.
keyboard? Okay.
Yeah.
That's right.
Mhm.
Surfaces do have that, don't they?
Yeah.
mm.
That's what I thought. Okay.
So-
I had one years ago for work, but it's been iPad since.
How did those
Yeah.
work for you for those?
They're okay.
Unfolding. They just don't seem like they'd work
Great.
very well.
No,
Yeah.
it's not a laptop. You don't really want to sit down on a couch with it, but like it'd be something like if I was to go on a trip,
Mm.
if it could do any bit of editing, it would be nice. Like
Mm.
I have two really nice laptops that do editing, but like they don't go very quick when you're doing intensive shit. Where my desktop here flies through shit just because it's got such a
Mm.
beefy graphics card in it.
Yeah. Cool. Well, it sounds like you've got it sounds like it's a pretty good deal if you can get that off of them at a decent price. So you might be set with that
mean,
and be good for that.
Yeah.
It's either like a 2070 or a 3070 graphics card in there, which is beefy. It'll play a lot more than dark, whatever the hell you're doing.
Well, well, let's see. What ones did I re-download onto it? Dark Souls, Caves of Cud, which is like an Excel spreadsheet,
Yeah.
and then Morrowind. So
Remaster
Really?
or original?
there's no remastered of Morrowind.
Oh, it's Oblivion that they remastered.
Yeah,
That's it. My bad.
yeah. How dare you?
I know.
I
Dare you
watched
be
Graham
wrong.
play that game for a bit. One of them, boring.
It might have been Skyrim.
Could have been.
Yeah, I don't
Sounds
like
I think it was Skyrim.
Skyrim is not boring. Skyrim is a great game. They've just sold it 9 times, which is
More like 13.
out of control. They need to stop that.
Yeah.
So nah, but
All right then.
yeah. So I'm just trying to figure out what I want to do with all that kind of stuff. So it's just like, okay, all right. This year is really coming at me a little
Yeah,
bit.
right at you, right out of the
Yeah.
gate.
Nah.
Yeah.
Not too
Done
aggressively.
that.
Not too aggressively, but just enough to make me feel it.
It's
Here's
kind
the
of
flu.
shoving you a little. Yeah.
Eh,
You see
Yeah.
that? You see that blurry dot back there? That's my son getting me a beer.
That's
It's a
why
good
you have
kid.
kids. That's why you have kids.
oh Lord.
All right then. Well,
So,
we want to go ahead and move on to our topic of the week.
Sure.
do it.
What you
Oh,
got
it's
for us,
mine.
Drew?
That's right. So this has been up in the news lately. Graham was very agitated about the topic. So I don't know if we should discuss it, but we're gonna.
I get pretty hot about this. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah.
And it is a good old fashioned DST. Daylight savings time. Should we get rid of it? Should we keep it? How does it impact your life? And I'll kick it
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah, you kick it off. No, I want to hear you kick it off. I want to.
Well, I
Because
have
you've
a
been
lot of
really upset
thoughts.
about it.
Very, very, a whole lot of big feelings about this. Honestly, it causes my life to suck for like 2 weeks or a week maybe. Especially the is it the spring? Yeah, the spring where you spring ahead an hour. I hate it. I absolutely despise it. The falling back doesn't mess with me as much because you do get that extra hour of sleep, supposedly. Not that I ever get it because I stay up too late, but that one affects me less. It's kind of what you were talking about earlier. The getting home at 5 o'clock and it's like essentially dark is miserable. It's just
Yep.
you feel like you leave in the morning and it's dark and you come home and it's dark. And the whole time, especially if you're driving into the office, the whole time during daylight hours, you're inside a building. And unless you leave for lunch or something, you're not seeing any sunlight at all. And it can be absolutely brutal. And then in spring, it's nice to get some of that sun when you're outside, but you lose an hour of sleep. I know it adjusts whatever after a week or two, but as someone who already hates getting up in the morning, yeah, it's brutal for like that week. I I think I understand the historical context behind it. It was to provide more daylight hours for farming and stuff. I think back in the day.
Nope.
Okay, see, that's what I was always told growing up.
It was
So,
actually
I'll let you go from here.
It was for wartime. So it first kicked off during World War One, and it was not widely adopted. And then they reinstituted it during World War Two to help increase, wartime efforts.
Oh, like production and stuff.
Yeah.
Okay.
So for various reasons, and then I don't even think you
Rationing.
legally had to adopt it until the '60s, is when it became like kind of. That's in the late '60s when it was like kind of put into law. I think like Arizona and one other state
and
don't
like
officially
Indiana.
recognize it. Yeah,
I
but
think it
there's
might
still
be
like this.
Indiana. Yeah.
It could be out of, but like they still have to recognize a standard time.
Yes.
So if they're not going to recognize daylight savings, they have to recognize a standard time. So and like it wasn't very popular when it kicked off. It was the wartime effort that brought it really more into the limelight, but it became like a pain in the ass for like people that worked on trains or shit like that back in the day because hey, my shift starts at 5 here in Ohio, but in Indiana my shift starts at this time, and like Ohio did this and Indiana didn't, so everybody always got their times messed up. So that's why they tried to standardize it. And I heard that Congress is now looking to do a bill to like permanently set it, which I think is a crock of shit. I want my hour back because when I come home from work and it's already dark and I can't go outside with my kids, I can't go, because every park open from dusk till dawn or dawn till dusk or whatever the hell it is. Like I can't go to parks with my kids. I can't go throw the football with my kid because someone's gonna get a bloody nose. It's hard to putt in the dark. You can't see the freaking lines.
Yeah.
So, I want that hour back, man. I think it's bullshit. I definitely know farmers come up in the conversation, but I grew up in Farmville, USA. Their lights are fine on those on that farm equipment.
They run them all night when it's time during the season. They'll be out all night doing it. So
all night.
But I've also heard this is not the first time this has come up before. I feel like in the last 5 to 6 years, this has come up a couple times of like, hey, we need to get rid of this or we need to do whatever. So whether there'll be any actual movement on this, I'm very doubtful. Like I said earlier, I'm very jaded in just about everything our government does because both sides of the house say they're going to do all this stuff and there's all this talk and then nobody does anything. There's never any kind of meaningful, impactful change, I feel like. But I don't want to get down that road. So do I see them actually doing it? I will be surprised. I'll leave it at that.
Taylor, what's your thoughts on daylight savings?
So, as somebody who lived in other parts of the world for a bit of time, all year round, it would be daylight around 5:30 or so. in Japan, and then it would get dark around 6:30 all year round. Might push a little bit later, but not that much later. But so it's kind of it's kind of nice to have like during the summertime where it's dark a little earlier but I mean, I get it, you know, if you're not able to go out and throw football or something, that does put a bit of a crinkle in things.
Do they throw the football in Japan much?
So not a bunch, but a little bit more so baseball.
Why is that, Graham? Small hands.
Yeah, they might get away with a Nerf ball. I don't know. You never know.
Oh, yeah. Wouldn't that be a cool league though? Like, remember the
well, hell yeah.
what the hell was
like
that
indoor
ball with the thing on the
fin
back?
on it? Yeah, they had the fin.
Yeah,
yeah,
always threw a spiral with it. Can you imagine throw it 100 yards? That'd be a badass game of football right there.
Yeah, it would.
Gracious, but I, in one hand, I'm kind of like a lot of other people where it is annoying to lose that hour when it springs forward. But I think when it pushes really late to where it's like, oh, the sun don't go down until about 9:30 or so. When it's bright that late, it feels like it's kind of the opposite problem. Like it's like, it's a little late. Let's kind of go to bed, guys. Let's hush things up. But I if they were to if they were to actually somehow get it through, I would imagine it would be after it rolls through. What, March 8th, I think this year is when it comes through. So if they were to institutionalize it, I'd imagine then would be it. I just wonder how on the front end, like when it gets into winter, how late it'll be before it becomes daylight.
That's what I was just thinking. Is it going to be like 7:30,
9 a.m. before?
Yeah, 9, yeah.
still kind of like, oh, geez.
I'm at work. Who cares?
Well, you got to drive in it. That's the thing. In the worst, well, at least in Ohio, in the worst weather, it's dark and the weather's crappy, and people have lived here their whole lives, and it snows once, and suddenly they forget how to drive. It's like, oh my God, snow. Yeah, it was here last week too. I don't know why you're freaking out.
To be fair, that it's not that they forgot to drive. It's that just an extra little element has been added to their already terrible driving.
As I say, you're right. To be fair, they're just morons. My bad.
I love weather people. Like every year in Texas, right? Every summer. I don't remember the last time it was this hot. Last year.
Yeah, last summer.
Same time.
It was this hot.
same exact time.
Hasn't changed at all.
Like, oh God, you remember the last time we saw snow here in Ohio? Last winter. Like, all the time, man.
It's almost like it's cyclical. Crazy. It's almost like we're in the season of snow right now.
News anchors are fucking goldfish, man. They lose their memory quick.
For sure. That's one of my coworkers, she's from California, and it was probably 2 weeks ago. It was around the 30s here, and she was like, "Oh, I'm starting to see this is her first winter in Ohio," and she's like, "I'm starting to see what you guys are saying about like the cold here, and just like, oh, it's so cold right now." And I was like, "Oh, it can get worse." I was like, "Don't worry, it'll get worse."
Yeah.
So
and it has.
Her and I went and did that walkthrough today, and it was, I think when we left the car, it was like 9 degrees outside, and I was like, now we're in it. It's like, now you're experiencing it. I was like, and it could still get colder. It was not, luckily. It was actually beautifully clear, almost no wind. So you could be outside and it wasn't devastating, but you were out there 10 minutes and it was pretty cold. But yeah, you're not wrong. The wind, when that
I was gonna say, I don't think it felt that bad today compared to last week.
Because the wind wasn't there.
Yeah.
So
yeah, that wind was whipping through and it was making it feel pretty chilly.
But
that's the nice thing, like not being up in BG Toledo area where the wind is ever
flat.
Like,
yeah.
When was it? It would have been the last couple years I was there. They actually closed down the university a few times because it had gotten so cold. And I remember I had to work at the student union. So I'm walking from my apartment in like minus 40, I think it was, with the wind chill or something insane. And it's like cold to where it is silent. There is nobody out. And I'm
Yes.
like, okay, all right. Listening to my MP3 player at the time, but I get there and I open the door. I try to open the door. It's locked. They had closed down and they didn't decide to inform
Very
anybody. I
nice.
was like, sweet. I get to walk in, 35 minutes back. Cool.
Ugh.
I want to give a special shout out to the boys, all the Browns fans in Cleveland. I have been to several Browns games. We've never won a fucking game when I've been there, but it's always winter when I'm there, and I'm always there, like Arctic gear on. The dudes behind me are always shirtless, drinking beer,
Oh, yeah.
and they are having the time of their life while I'm dying. So,
Well,
shout
I'll tell
out
you
to
what.
you boys.
That lake effect snow is a real thing for
Mhm.
sure. They get
It's
way worse than we do.
unbelievable, man.
Way worse than we do down here. So, and this is
They
why,
do.
Drew, they throw bottles at referees, even though
Hate it.
in
Deservedly
that game,
so.
it was completely deserved.
Deserved.
They should have strung those referees up in that.
I think
game.
the Bills might want to feel that way after this past week.
Yeah, that's true. Those are another cold weather people too. So,
Right.
Dude, is there not something about okay, let's Buckeyes real quick. The Buckeye Michigan game with the snow and just the bad weather.
it's magic.
It's so much better. It's so much
magic.
better
It
than
really
normal
is.
Game.
It's a throwback to old football, is what it is. You know what I mean? It's great.
Football needs to go back to I want muddy ass fields. I want snow. I want people to go down and feel that hard dirt. These candy asses in their turf toe. Give me a break.
Well, and all of that's going away slowly because every new stadium that's going up is some form of a dome anymore. So it's going to be this climate controlled, perfect conditions. Because it's like golf. They don't want to see guys struggling out there. They want to see them setting records every single year and like pristine football, and that's how golf is right now. It's they think everybody wants perfection, whereas we want to see these guys go out there and look like us. Look like hacks out there, you know what I mean? So
yeah,
unfortunately it's changing that way.
Everything's so pampered. Yeah, it's sad.
You're not wrong.
We don't have those wonderful NFL presents, those 1970s, the
so good.
Dudes literally committing manslaughter on the field. Yeah.
Manslaughter.
Yeah, some of those, I love watching some of those old films. They destroy. I mean, you wonder why CTEs are such a thing from that era, because they were killing each other in the field. Field. So
God love them for it.
But it's hard to watch, and this is such a surface level, shallow thing. It's hard to watch because the uniforms were so ugly back then.
Oh,
God,
that's
terrible.
What?
The stupid
really
giant,
improved in some ways.
The stupid giant face mask visors. Oh, it's just terrible looking.
Have you seen
What's wrong with you?
Practice helmets?
The ones with the padding.
Oh my god, dude!
Which, and I totally understood it at this level. The team the girls cheered for, which was like 4th and 5th grade, I think. They were pretty young. They required them to wear this while they played games.
Oh.
Which, when you're that young, yeah, protect your head. Your brain is developing still. You're not getting paid money to do it. You're not out there risking your brain for nothing.
Yet.
They can play just fine in those helmets at that age. It's fine.
They're going to get paid soon enough. Ohio's already paying high schools now.
Yeah, it's insane, isn't it?
Sports are over, man.
That was a slippery slope for sure.
Well, it's what it was. It's something ridiculous. Like 20 to 30% of college players are all in the transfer from the end of.
Ohio State lost a ton
it's obscene.
Of them.
It's
I
obscene.
think we lost 40-something players this offseason so far. I believe it's closed now. So
the national champion, the backup quarterback's already transferred. Mendoza's brother's transferring out of Indiana, from what I heard today.
crazy. After that too, which is nuts to do something.
Hey, remember when you were stuck with a shitty quarterback for at least 2 or 3 seasons? You're like, God.
Well, let's write it out, I guess.
He's developing. I thought that was what the fans would say. He's developing. He'll be good by the 3rd or 4th year.
He'll get there. Yeah, there really is no more like developing talent anymore within a school. That was a thing. Like you brought in a guy that was underdeveloped and you developed him through school. And that's when he came into his own. Now it's just picking these kids that are studs out of high school and hoping you can pay them enough to keep and give them enough playing time to keep them. So,
yep. And guys, I think that wraps it up for daylight savings time.
Yeah. As you can tell,
Hammer that one out.
Feel very strongly about it.
Yeah, you dyslexic fuck.
Yeah, that was a total misread on my part. All right. Let's go ahead and move on to the top 3, which is mine this week. Mine is top 3 favorite fast food restaurants. And I set a little bit of some ground rules on this one. I didn't say this one, but I'm hoping you guys will lead this way. If not, it's not the end of the world. I was thinking it doesn't have to have a drive-thru attached to it, but it's not a place you have to go sit and wait for the food more than like you're expecting to in a fast food restaurant.
Well, I think you made that clear with the whole Chili's and
okay. I just
Olive Garden reference.
Like, because I first put chain restaurants, and I was like, well, that's way too broad. Because next thing you know, you're gonna have Outback Steakhouse, which God help you if that's one of your favorite chain restaurants. But
I like Outback Steakhouse.
Is it your favorite?
No.
Okay, all right. Moving on.
It's better than Texas Roadhouse.
Yeah, but the problem is there's a lot more Texas Roadhouses here than there are other steakhouses. So
well, I will say this: like, if you want rolls, you go to Texas Roadhouse.
Oh, for sure. Yeah.
Those sons of bitches. They have store-bought ones. Delicious.
So
delicious.
The ground rule is it's got to be either a national brand or a very well-known, fairly large footprint regional brand within like throughout a state or a couple states. So those are the ground rules. So you can't say like the one fast food restaurant that's the only one that ever lives. That's like Victor's would be on my list. It's a taco place that's pretty fast service. There's like 6 of them throughout Columbus. That doesn't count. That's not a big enough footprint. So,
cool.
All right. I'll go ahead and kick mine off. These are in no real particular order, but the first ones kind of are. So I'll start with the first one last. So the one I have lower on my list is Popeyes. I was trying to cover a broad range as well to get a couple different food types. Popeyes has the best fried chicken, in my opinion. They also have the best sides. I like that they actually add a little spice to their chicken. A lot of places will say you can get spicy chicken, and it's not. I think the crunch on their batter is really good. I really enjoy Popeyes a lot.
Okay. So Popeyes has the best fried chicken, hands down. I agree with everything you say about their chicken, but their sides are hot trash.
Oh, easy. All right, let's not get crazy. Whoa. Let's not get crazy here. All right, they're good.
If Popeyes and KFC could have a baby, Popeyes chicken, KFC's fixins, I'd be happy as shit.
Okay, I will say KFC's mashed potatoes and gravy, I've never found another side that's matched those.
They're great.
Ever.
Their macaroni and cheese is outstanding as well.
I don't love their mac and cheese. I do love their coleslaw though. They have the best coleslaw in my opinion. But their their mashed potatoes and gravy, bar none. Like, I think they're better than stuff I can make at home. Like, I will, and I'm pretty sure it's just that like powdered potato flakes or whatever.
They've got it whatever gravy.
Yeah, they have it down though, and it's incredible. I would eat that on everything.
Popeyes biscuits are next level biscuits.
Very good biscuits, and I'm not even a biscuit guy, and I do like their biscuits a lot. So, Taylor, before we started this, you seem to have some feelings about this. Like,
but here, so I'm not a big like fast food kind of guy in the first place. I just don't
knew
really
this
care
would be kind of hard for you, which was fun,
yeah. I just don't care for Popeyes. But it's also because I'm not a big chicken eater. I don't eat a lot of chicken, so That's really all it
So
boils down to.
between my wife and my 2 kids, like fried chicken tenders are the thing.
Yeah.
My one daughter, her favorite place is Raising Cane's. I swear it's only because of the sauce. Because it's the only reason anybody eats at Raising
Killer
Cane's.
sauce, man.
It's good. Their chicken is horrible. It's so
Not
gross.
horrible.
There's no
The
flavor.
it's gone down. The chicken's gone downhill. for
Okay,
sure.
I will give you that. The first time I had it, it was a lot better than it is now. But you can say that about most restaurants. Chain restaurants, I would have to
True.
say.
Mm.
And then they put it at Bojangles, which you and I have talked about this before, Taylor. They put one down here at Delaware, and they
Mhm.
only sell like the chicken tenders and the.
It's
They
like
don't
a
have bone
not.
in. Yeah, it's
like a
it's-
fake Bojangles.
it's the sanitized Ohio version of Bojangles because we need to be sanitized up here.
Or Southern aggression, fast food style.
Yes.
It's
They're getting
not a very
back at
good.
us right now.
It's not a very good version of Bojangles.
I gotta
but-
admit, they're rising again, and I'm not real happy about it. But that's like, so they put one in down the road from our house here, and that's like my wife's new favorite chicken
Okay.
tender place. She loves chicken tenders. She gets them all the time, and like she's always like, I'm in the mood for some Bojangles. Want to get some Bojangles? And everybody else in the family is like, oh, sure, okay. They have good
Whatever,
dirty rice.
babe.
They have good dirty
I
rice.
I just grew up eating chicken a lot, and I just kind of, as I've gotten older, I've eaten less and less chicken. So,
some beef. I eat a lot more than the rest of them because they don't really like any other beef other than like the occasional roast and ground beef. Like if it's a steak or anything like that, or any kind of like that chewy texture you get from a steak, or that's not ground beef, they don't like it. So we eat a ton of chicken because of that. But and I know we also discussed Jesus Chicken, Chick-fil-A.
Christian
It
chicken
is-
in Texas.
It's good in some ways. I believe it's incredibly overrated for what it is.
Incredibly overrated.
But I will say, when you get that spicy chicken biscuit for breakfast, and you get some of that Chick-fil-A sauce and put it on there, that is pretty damn good. That is really
I'll
good.
give this to Chick-fil-A. They have the drive-through ironed
Yes,
out, man.
for
They
sure.
can get some customers through.
Yeah, they take care of business when it comes. You pull up and that thing's out the parking lot, and somehow you're still in and out of there. Sometimes faster
Yeah.
than McDonald's. It's crazy to me.
2 cars in line to McDonald's, and you're there for 30 minutes. Sir, can you just pull over to lane number
Hey,
4?
well,
while we
that's a
finish
whole
your
other
food?
conversation. That needs to be a topic on the podcast because that, I swear to God, they just do it to do it now. Like you'll be the only car there. No one else is
So-
anywhere near that McDonald's in a 5-mile radius. Hey, can you pull over there? Just let me sit here.
on a quick sidebar, so we were all going to church and we were all hungry. They're like, let's swing through McDonald's drive-through real quick. Sure, we saw 20 minutes to get to church. Okay, we're in line for over 20 minutes,
Oh yeah.
and it's like, dude, we were only like the second or third car. I pull up to the
Yeesh.
window and I'm like, what's taking so long? Well, we ran out of tortillas. I'm like, why didn't you like say something 20 minutes ago? Like, we would have gotten something different.
Yeah.
Like, well, we're almost done. Can you pull over? No. I'm not going anywhere. I want my damn food. Like, I'm not leaving. Well, let me get a manager. Manager walks up. Sir, I need you to pull over. What? No. No. I was like, look at my receipt. Look how long I've been here. I'm not pulling over so you can take even more time. I'm going to back this whole thing up. Dude, everybody in the crowd's like, Dad, oh, God. Not going anywhere.
Well,
And
I almost guarantee it. I can almost guarantee when they've sent you before, they've forgotten about you. I know it has happened. And that's why sometimes you'll be sitting over there and you'll see 6 more cars go behind you.
Yeah.
And suddenly your food arrives. There's no way my fries took that much longer. You know what I mean? Or my chicken nuggets. It's like,
they
no,
hand
you forgot I was out here.
They're like, no, that's Graham. Take care of this guy. That fry? That fry?
Oh yeah, for sure.
Only the
No.
best.
I probably pulled in. They're like, this dude looks like a fucking ogre. Get him to the side and forget him. Get him out of the line.
Boy can wait on some McDonald's.
I'll tell you,
Yeah,
what,
Popeyes is,
that's a
I
whole
like it.
podcast topic is the pulling of. I
Sons
want to
of
choke
bitches.
someone when that happens. All right, let's move on.
Oh, gracious.
All right, who wants to go next?
I'll go. So I'm gonna go with my favorite fast food place. That way, all the others can just be what they are. My favorite fast food place is Arby's, hands down. It is they have the widest selection of food, but it's the only place I could get a damn roast beef now, because as Taylor mentioned earlier, Rax is just not, holding on to their market share anymore. But you pull into Arby's, and like 10 years ago, remember, it's like you go to Arby's, like, shit, this place is expensive. But now every place is expensive, and Arby's really hadn't gone up that much. So, an Arby's, a small pack of mozzarella cheese sticks and a Jamocha shake.
Dude, the Jamocha shake.
Oh, I feel like a king.
I love a Jamocha shake now. I'll tell you what. I will get down on some Jamocha shake.
I don't think there's a better meal that could be had in my world. So
it's up there. And their roast beef. Some people it grosses out, and I've heard that it comes like in a bag in liquid form. They cook it that way, so I don't know how they make it, but it tastes good to me.
It helps keep. It's not true, because Arby's actually was getting in trouble for like, I guess of all the fast food chains, they're the highest percentage of like food contamination, because everything goes through the same slicer. So if something is contaminated, it all goes through the slicer. So, but I've been eating Arby's for years. I've never had a problem. So
God, I hope he comes back.
It must be a very low. Oh my God, am I gone? Graham's frozen. Taylor, are you frozen? Move your head.
Uh-oh.
No, it's just Graham. No, he's back. He's gone again.
Yeah.
Oh, he's back. But we
hey, Mr. Freeze.
you want to pretty much all of that. Oh, he's gone again.
Oh wow!
Those rolling Texas power outages.
Right.
Are you back?
No.
Not quite. I have to make a note of it. Looked like about
you guys don't even hear me?
And a half. 48.
Around 48. Yeah.
Son of a nutcracker.
I can hear you, but you're frozen still.
Let me try this.
Oh, there you
go. You appear to be back now.
I switched to a different router, I guess. Huh. It ain't good.
And
I hear my wife upstairs yelling at my children.
Uh-oh.
Oh my God.
You may be back, Drew.
Nope. Hey. I think you're back, bud.
Wow.
Welcome back.
All right, whatever.
Oh, yeah, you're back.
Arby's.
Yeah.
Arby's is great.
Yeah, I think you were saying that they were sending everything to the slicer, pretty much.
Yeah, everything goes through the slicer, so they can't come in the bag.
Because it's that's why delis sometimes run into it, is them running everything through and one of the reasons I was warned not to eat cold deli meats right off the slicer like that, because the high risk of cross-contamination. So, which, as you will find out later on my list, has not stopped me. So,
good for you, sticking it to the man.
All right, Taylor.
All right. So I'm going to be a little conniving, and I'm going to pair one Japanese one and then one American one. And just
for all of them?
Yeah, for every single one of them. Not that they're not in the sense of like, food styles or anything like that. Just one for one. And
I won't have shit to say about your Japanese ones either.
That's fine. But I'm just going to throw them out here anyways, because they're the ones that came to my head first, because I did more fast food eating there than I did
here.
Yeah, I do here. So, but first one I want to throw out here is Mr. Donuts. It's just a donut chain in Japan, and it's what reinvigorated my love for the old-fashioned donut. I love old-fashioned donuts a lot. So, but that aside, they have also like a lot of like ring donuts and just kind of goofy
So,
different.
so real
I
quick
guess.
before you move on, clarify
Uh-huh.
what you mean by old-fashioned donut.
Like sour
Just a
with
plain,
the
the sour. You like
Like
the sour?
like a
yeah.
yeast soured, like a kind of yeast donut.
Yeah.
Okay.
Where it's like it opens up and it's like ring, but it's not like a soft, smooth ring. It's like a
Almost like a cruller.
yeah,
Very
We're
airy.
getting deep.
kind of. Well,
Big
it's not
air
air. It's
pockets.
not like super airy like a cruller, but it's just shaped like a donut, but just like
Alright.
an old fashioned
After the
style
show, I'll
donut.
have to look up this Mr. Donut and see what it looks like.
So,
So
not that I can talk about. I would love to try your donut because I do love donuts. Do you, Graham? What there was just a horrible gas station in Sparta, like behind the school. Like if you went down the road, like past Highland Pizza, up towards that little Sparta town, there was like an old white gas station.
Yeah.
oh yeah,
Yeah,
They
it's the
had
only little
great
gas station in
donuts.
there.
They
yeah.
had great donuts there.
Dude, I haven't
Do
been
they?
in there since I was like 6.
They're closed. They don't
Yeah.
exist anymore.
And I never
Uh,
bought anything other than like Slim Jims in there. So
Oh man.
I remember my dad and I would deliver the bag. This would have been like when I was in middle school or something. And when we had to deliver through Sparta, we would go in there every now and again. But I don't remember donuts. It must have been gone by the point we
Dude,
would go in there and stuff.
it was my junior or senior year. I would stop in there on the way to school and I'd get a chocolate milk and 3 donuts. Now, one would always be for my first period teacher. And then when I would give him a donut, he let me do whatever the hell I wanted in class as long as I
Yeah, as you
wasn't,
do.
an a-hole. And it was actually debate class, and I remember we actually debated at one point because some of the Karens in the room were upset that I did whatever I wanted. I had chocolate milk and a donut, like
I'm untouchable.
it wasn't like killing Jews or anything, horrific. I was eating donuts and chocolate milk. But we debated it, and it was literally, well, he buys me donuts, so he could do that.
Exactly. Yeah, that's how the free market
Christ.
works. Okay.
But yeah, I'll link afterwards. But we've mentioned it I think last recording or a couple beforehand. I absolutely love White Castles. Like that's one of those.
Do enjoy some
I
White Castle.
I mean I don't have it very often, obviously, but I remember coming back from Japan. I think it was when I had studied for like a year, or it was the summer trip, one of those two. And I flew back in, got into from the airport and stuff, and Dad picked me up. It was like 11 o'clock at night or 10 o'clock at night or something, and I'm like, I need. I hear the calling for White Castles, and he's like, "All right, bud." It's like, okay. The king requires an audience with me here because I'm but and there's one that's like not too far from me, so like when there's like a scratch for it, it's like okay, I'll go there a few times, but like
Now,
I like White Castle. It's a good
do you
deal.
ever challenge yourself on how many can you eat?
No,
Um,
I used to, but I don't anymore. I know where my limit is
Yeah.
now. So
I'd love to, but like I'll get 4. I feel like 4 is the size of a normal burger I'd make at home.
I can eat 8. I typically eat around 8. So
when I do get it,
without fries.
I'll
Sure.
slam about like 15, 20.
Oh, good for you. Good. They're delicious. Like it's 2 bites.
Oh, yeah.
Gone.
Yeah.
There's another one.
Yeah, right.
See,
but
and
man,
I'm
those in
hungry.
the chocolate shake, bring it on. Like,
I even have a system worked out. I get 4 original sliders, and then I get 4 jalapeno cheese sliders.
all the jalapeno.
Okay.
That's my jam.
I like what is it? The really fancy one, the 1928s or whatever.
Burger, whatever. With the lettuce and the
I don't-
tomato.
I've
Never had
had
that
it.
one. Neither have I.
Yeah. Yeah, no, it's just a fancier one. I like those a good deal.
I swear to
So.
God they use rat, but it's good.
Yeah, that's
a
fine.
tasty rat.
Keep the rat
I'll be
coming.
surviving the apocalypse. I'll be
Just gotta get that recipe. Yeah.
yeah, get those rat burgers. So.
Taylor's gonna be stockpiling White Castle burgers or White Castle buns so he could make his rat burgers.
Right.
Their
Onions.
frozen ones aren't horrific.
They're not bad. They're not
Okay.
bad. That's
Enough to satiate, enough to be like, okay.
my one
I
coworker from California. She said she's only ever had them frozen since she's been here, and I was like, "Well, we have to change that." Because she's like, "They're not bad. They're all right." I was like, if you only had frozen, you have no idea. It's like you don't even begin to realize.
Put them in the oven. I don't like them in the microwave. I'll like wrap them in foil, put them in
Oh, that's
the
smart.
oven.
I just do them in the
Mm.
microwave real quick. So
Yeah, everything's worse in the microwave.
It makes it
now.
soggy, right? If it was in the microwave.
it does both. It like makes the inside soggier, but it makes the outside hard if you let them sit long enough. So
Mm.
Yeah. Oven.
the longer
Go
they
to the
sit
oven.
there, they get harder. The bread gets harder.
Yeah.
All
Alright.
solid choices
All right.
so far.
Great
Back up to
choices.
you there, Gram.
All right. Because I'm going to cheat a little bit on my last one, and you're technically cheating a little. I'm going to cheat on my next one, too. Because I got to
It's fast food. Those are
it's-
cheat meals, anyways.
Yeah, they are. So my number 2 is going to be two things. Like Taylor's not the same type of food at all, but Taylor talking about it has made me, I have to add it now. Number 1, the first one is Culver's. When I want a good fast food actual burger, I've never had a burger from any fast food place that will match a Culver's burger. They
They're
are
good.
incredible.
I've never had
Oh.
Culver's.
Dude, they smash. That's like, I know a lot of people love Five Guys. I do not like Five Guys burgers. First off, it looked like you
no.
just pulled my meal out of a dumpster. I'm not a real big fan of that. Dude, Culver's burgers they're great. They're the closest thing I've ever had to an actual smash patty at a fast food restaurant. And they are good. We'll have to go someday to Culver's. They're
Do
great.
they have one in Ohio now? Because I
Yeah.
thought that was like originally
yeah,
from
there's-
Wisconsin.
No, there's several.
It is.
There's one
several
near
of
the
them.
zoo. There's one close
Okay.
to was that Dublin area. I'm
Yeah,
horrible
off,
with
that's-
it's
locations.
near
yeah,
Sawmill
like on the-
there. Yep.
Yeah.
Complete opposite side of.
There's a few in
Columbus.
Columbus though. Yeah, we'll have to hit one up
Ooh.
someday.
Right
Okay.
next to that is not chimichangas. Oh, Megan, what's the restaurant I get the boom boom sauce?
Oh,
Chewy's. Go to Chewy's.
Chewy's. Chewy's is also very good. Yeah, it's
Their boom boom sauce is fantastic. I
It's
don't know
a-
what it is, but it's good.
it's the first
Mm.
restaurant I've ever seen that is not afraid and like lives on the reputation as a pure Tex-Mex restaurant. They're like, we're not a Mexican restaurant. We are purely a Tex-Mex restaurant,
Okay.
and it's all enchiladas and burritos and all kinds of. But it's all got that American, Americanized Tex-Mex to it. Their spicy,
Mm.
their jalapeno ranch that you can get to dip chips in
Good.
is killer. It's really good.
Hmm.
So yeah, Chewy's is really good as well. There's one
I
in
think it's right
Polaris
next
and
to
Easton.
Culver's. It's right next to Culver's too.
So no, that's a good one too. Chewy's is very good. And my second one on this list, at this point in the list, just because Taylor brought it up and him and I have gone around about this before, there is nothing better than a good Krispy Kreme donut. And you and I will fight to the ends of the earth on this, Taylor. I'll tell you what, people will say, and I agree, when they come out fresh and hot, that's the pinnacle of the Krispy Kreme. You're not going to get better. But I will eat any Krispy Kreme donut. They have the perfect texture, the perfect amount of the icing glaze on it. They're just,
It
love
melts
'em.
in your mouth.
when they're
When
hot,
it's
for
nice and
sure.
warm.
Oh, yes. A Krispy Kreme donut, I will never turn down a Krispy Kreme, ever. I've eaten 3-day-old Krispy Kremes before and been happy.
Oh, that's no.
I
That's
think
wrong.
I'm just spoiled from having Yummy's donut there as a kid.
and Sunberry,
just-
which I could see.
yeah.
And I'm not
So-
saying Krispy Kreme is. You can definitely you can find like higher quality donuts than Krispy Kreme, but when you want to talk about like just a fast food guilty pleasure donut, Krispy Kreme is where it's at. It's
I just
perfection.
I mean, that's a fair stipulation. I just don't really. I always felt that they're like, I don't know, just really my jam.
and honestly, they're
Now,
the
I'll-
perfect
I'll-
size too. I could eat like 4 of them and it not bother me at all.
Sure.
Mm.
Way healthier than a Coca-Cola. So the last time I went to Krispy Kreme, because there's one on the way to hospital down here that I work at pretty frequently. I got like 2 donuts and I got a coffee. That is the most vile trash of coffee. Like I think they cooked it in tar and then tried to brew it. Like it was awful. It was just
Well, Drew, it's not called crispy coffee, so I just only I'm not a big coffee guy, anyways. I even I'll go to because Kroger sells them all the time, and they'll have like the
bad.
seasonal
Way
ones.
overpriced.
They are, and
They're
they're not
1
near
week
as
old.
good.
They're not good at all. Yeah, they had the Pac-Man one. I did buy the Pac-Man one
Hey,
because it was like, oh, this is kind of cute.
They are fine. They are serviceable. All right, they are still very good.
It's an odd word to use for a donut, but okay.
It's not Krispy Kreme, but we have a Dunkin' Donuts real near me, right?
Oh my god! Oh, Dunkin'. I thought you said duck.
No,
I thought you said duck
Dunkin'.
Oh, for
Dunkin'
Duck
Donuts.
It's
so
terrible. It's like Tim Hortons.
I was
donuts
excited.
Are awful.
Right? Oh, they're horrible. So I was excited. I'm like, oh my god, like a good coffee shop near the house that shouldn't have cost like $5 for a coffee. So I was like, yeah, I'll pull in there. I'll get a coffee and some couple old fashioned donuts. And I'm like, yeah, can I get a extra large coffee, 1 cream, 1 sugar, and two old fashioned donuts? Well, old fashioned or plain? I was like, I really don't care. Well, we're out of donuts.
Why would you ask me that?
Like, I'm like, you got those? Like, do you have any donut? Like glazed? No, sir, we don't have any donuts right now. I'm like, you should see like my face in the box had to be amazing. I'm like, you all know your business is called Dunkin' Donuts, right? Like it's in the name. Yeah, we don't have any donuts ready. I was like, what does that even mean? I'm at a donut shop. You're 24 hours. So I got no donuts that day. And yeah.
Well,
bastards.
At least in the last couple of years, in their defense, they have dropped donuts from their name, and they're just Dunkin' now.
Is it really? I haven't paid attention.
Or
Dunkin' is it
now.
DD? Oh, their donuts suck ass. So they did get they had like a cornmeal donut like a few years ago. It was amazing. I was like, oh my god, I could come back to Dunkin' Donuts, and then it went away for the season, and they never brought it back. It's been very sad.
The thing I'll say about because I put Dunkin' Donuts on the same level as Tim Hortons donuts. If there's no other donuts around, I will eat them. I mean, I have no problem eating them. I do not.
So you say they're serviceable?
They're serviceable. Yes.
Some would say they're serviceable.
But I got excited because at first I thought you were saying duck donuts.
I've never heard of a duck donut.
Taylor, you know what this is, right?
You told me about this.
Okay.
Yeah,
this is the one, Drew, that I said when you come up next, we're going to go down and get it. Okay. Because they fry them right there on the line, and then they come out and they put whatever topping you want on it, kind of like a Chipotle. And those are the same. Those are very similar to Krispy Kreme. Like when you eat them, they melt, and like the chocolate's kind of gooey from the heat and stuff.
All right.
Duck donuts are killer as well. They're just not near as well known as like Krispy Kreme, and there's something about a Krispy Kreme donut that's magic.
There's that one in Zanesville that actually got voted as the best one in America. I can't remember what that one. Like I pass it all the time. It's on Maple, but there's a donut shop there.
Us a donut, you son of a bitch.
Yeah, you really, seriously?
I haven't myself, so fuck off.
I thought we were friends, but whatever.
But there's another one that's down in Belpre that I pass when I go down there. That I look, and it's much more of like I don't want to say hoity-toity, but it's like a bit more of a like an upper class kind of donut shop. I'm like driving past it. Heard that they're pretty good, but
I'll tell you, some of the best donuts I've had though are still where I've gotten them at places that sell Amish goods. So like Troyer's in Johnstown has really good donuts. The Dear Dutchman here near us has incredibly good donuts. So they do the Long Johns, the cream filled with the chocolate on top.
I'm not a big Long John fan.
That's Megan's favorite donut.
That's Brittany's favorite too.
That's a lot of people's favorites. They
are great donuts.
It's not mine.
I don't like them.
I like jelly. If I'm gonna have something inside the donut, I want jelly.
Yeah.
I just love a good yeast donut. Like Krispy Kreme style. That's one of my favorites.
More than serviceable.
More than serviceable. All right, those are my two cheat ones there. Or well, Krispy Kreme's my cheat. But go ahead, Drew.
I'm gonna go with, and I forgive me if they're not up north. I just they're everywhere around here.
That's fine.
You ever had Freddy's? Freddy's is
Sounds
like
familiar.
Steak and Shake, but
Okay.
not garbage.
Oh, easy.
So
Steak and Shake's patty melt is really good.
Oh man, you're gonna
Their Frisco melt is.
So Culver's is a close second, which I have here also. But Freddy's, again, they have that like Steak and Shake style burger, which I find delicious. They also have more variety of toppings. Like I like pepper jack cheese, some jalapeno, some spicy crap. Freddy's does that really well. Culver's has good cheese curds. Have you had the cheese curds at Culver's?
Oh hell yeah!
Freddy's brings it to the next level.
Really?
Because Culver's is always like, I think they're I thought they were good, and then I had Freddy's, and like Culver's now to me is dry, where Freddy's is like, it's a much better batter, like, and they retain a little bit more moisture in the cheese.
Part of the thing is Culver's cheese curds they're good, they're okay. You can't really find those anywhere else in Ohio. You know what I mean? That's not really an Ohio thing, so. That's kind of why it elevates them so much. You can find them in restaurants. A lot of restaurants will have them. But...
So, noting my last two places both have some sort of a deep fried cheese because it's delicious.
Yeah, you're like Brittany in that sense. You deep fry some cheese,
so good.
And you guys are there.
It's so good. But like Culver's, Culver's has the custard.
Mm-hmm.
That's what I believe. That's what Freddy's rocks. Also, it's like they have fantastic ice cream, and they're even pretty affordable too. So, when I go with, my family. So there's 5 of us. They run a special on their Oreo ice cream, chocolate frozen custard with Oreo topping. Oh, let me tell you, man. Every time we leave that restaurant, the kids go over there and they grab them. We're in the car. Nom, 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 nom. And in the summer, you really got to eat fast because they melt.
It'll melt. That's I will say about Steak and Shake. I do like their milkshakes a lot. Their milkshakes are pretty good. So they're especially for someplace I can go get that kind of selection in a milkshake at a fast food drive-through is pretty incredible. Because
they do some good stuff with milkshakes. You remember our trip to Steak and Shake on the way back from Cedar Point, where they kept like jipping me on my burger, and I thought we were gonna get kicked out because I was an asshole.
Yeah, well.
Taylor, when you have a bun this size and your patty's this big.
It was pretty bad.
It's like, dude, I get it, I'm fat, okay? But fuck you, man.
Like, the bread's just making it worse. Come on now.
I want an adult-sized patty.
But, and I can't compare it to a McDonald's milkshake because I've never had one. It's never been working when I've been there. So.
The conspiracy.
Now, I've heard they will tell you that because it's so hard to clean. Like they say it's a pain in the ass to clean, so a lot of times they'll just say it's not working because they haven't cleaned it. So, but whatever. I'm not there to
probably
get
for the better then.
So I'll just go to Arby's and get a Jamocha shake anyways. It's gonna be better as it is. So.
Yeah, if you guys ever see a Freddy's, absolutely stop. It's delicious.
Okay.
All right. Next one up here, Japanese one is a burger joint called Moss Burger. I have absolutely no idea what it's spelled, like MOS. Don't know what it's meant to. I think it's like Mountain Ocean and Sea or something like that.
I thought maybe it was named after Mos Def. I wasn't sure.
Not quite, but they've just got some very interesting types of burgers there. It was always a very comfy place to go. I'd go there on like Thursdays or something and just kind of burger, enjoy that. But the non-Japanese one is this like when it comes to fast food, evidently I just like slop bullshit, and Taco Bell. Like
it almost made the list. It almost made the list. It was very close.
Like I will slam some Taco Bell. I have a whole plastic bag full of sauce that they've decided to give me.
No, please don't eat all of that.
Oh heavens no. every little bit here or there, but I just yeah, it's one of those things that I do. It bums me out. What they had, it was a few months back. They had like the early aughts or the aughts because they were doing like
Yeah,
decade
you and I were
themed
talking
stuff.
about that. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think after you would mention something about it, I went and got it or something the next day or so. But it had like the 7-layer burrito and all the
Oh,
just
Yeah, the
man.
stuff that
yeah,
was really good
yeah,
back in the day. Yeah.
right. So I was just like, okay, this is I'm fine with this grade D beef. Sure, whatever. Just slam it in there.
Grade B, you think it's that high?
I said D.
Oh,
D.
that seems
I
more
knew
like
better.
it.
I know better now. Come on. Like,
No,
Every time I went with Grammy, got a Mexican pizza back in the day. Every trip.
yeah. And then if you remember, they took it away a couple years ago, and then they eventually brought it back. It's back on the menu all full time now. My grandma got me in Mexican pizzas because she would always take me to the one down at 61 there in the
on the
gas
freeway,
station.
right at the
Yep.
exit. Yeah.
And we would it's how we grew up, guys. All right, we're eating Taco Bell at the gas stations. And we didn't blink
Simpler
an eye
times.
at it. We didn't blink an eye
Simpler
at it.
times.
That's most of the Arby's I ate for a long time was out of the gas station too there at the freeway. So
I was out of the pilot, baby.
yep. But she would always take me down there, and she would always get a Mexican pizza, and she got me hooked on those, and I've never been able to get off of them. And tell me if I'm wrong. I feel like Taco Bell tastes 1,000 times better after 10 o'clock at night
It does.
because it's
Absolutely.
like kind of the guiltiest of guiltiest pleasures. I feel like Taco Bell is because you know what you're eating, and you know it's not great for you.
It's
but
so
like-
good though.
And there's something about like 9, 10 o'clock rolls around, and you're like, man, I have a jonesing for some like Taco Bell. You know what I mean? Just stuff filled with ground beef and cheese, you know, wrapped in a tortilla. And I love they bring all these exclusives, but they've changed it up more. But for the longest time, like their specials, every experience they would have, they call them experiences, was just a different way of serving beef and cheese and something. It was all the same ingredients. It was just a different way
Nobody
of
has ever
presenting
done
it.
more. Nobody's done more
With
same
less.
menu items. Yeah, like 400 menu item list, same 5 ingredients in everything. You really got to hand it to them.
Oh, yeah, for sure. But no, yeah, Taco Bell almost made the list. It was very, very close.
those empanadas. I love those empanadas. Oh man.
That was when they brought that thing back what you were talking about. That was the thing I was most excited was that caramel apple empanada, because I had it years ago and I was like, oh my God, this is incredible. This is one of the best fast food desserts I've ever had. A week later, they discontinued it. I was like, I wish I'd never even tried it now. I was so annoyed.
Flew so high.
Just to get knocked right back. That was a real Icarus moment for me.
Good. Just right. Just better to have not
Lord.
savored it at all.
Yeah. All right. My last one. This was the one I originally cheated on, and I feel comfortable with it because they're so similar. But one does take the edge over the other a little. I would have to say probably my favorite is Jimmy John's. Probably gonna catch some flack from this.
Okay.
There's something about the
I actually like Jimmy
bread
John's
is,
myself.
like perfect,
Yeah.
and they do a cold sub incredibly well. So I love a good Jimmy John's sub. Jersey Mike's is a little bit behind it. I don't like their bread as much, I think, is the main reason.
Is it
But
kind of
those two are
flakier?
killer. Yes, it's much softer and flakier.
I don't
Yeah.
consider it flakier. I want to go with flakier, but it's a little bit
Or like
more chewy
crumbles?
in my world. So
Huh.
And
Okay.
but they just released a new sandwich, like Taco Bell. It's essentially they're Italian, but they cook it on the stove on the grill now, like they do there, because they make a good cheesesteak. If you guys never had a Jersey Mike cheesesteak,
it's okay.
it's
It's
not the
okay.
best. It's the best you can get around here at a fast food,
Mm.
like in a fast, cheaper place without going to a specialty Philly cheesesteak place, which in Ohio are few and far between. But they're taking their Italian and they're putting it on the griddle and doing it that way. But they're also adding a nice spicy, like what's the word I'm looking for here? It's not a true giardinara. spicy giardiniera like you would find in Chicago, but it's a spicy pepper relish kind of thing on top of it to add a little heat. So I'm gonna have to get over there here as soon as I can and give that a try, because I think sub sandwiches are probably one of my favorite things on earth. I love subs. So, but those are probably, if you offered me any fast food and you're like, hey, or you can have a Jimmy John's sub, I'm always going to take a Jimmy John's sub. And most likely the Jersey Mike's too.
What about Penn Station?
Penn Station is good. I've had it several times. Penn Station is incredibly expensive, in my opinion, for a sandwich. It's like Five Guys. It's like, maybe if it was a little cheaper, I'd eat there more. It's not so much better that I'm willing to spend that kind of money on, oh, your fries are good. Okay. Well, I try not to eat a whole lot of fries anyways anymore. I don't want to fill up on just pure potatoes when I can have more sandwich. But no, Penn Station's not bad. So
more sandwich.
He shirks the humble potato for the
for the glorious
the
sandwich.
opulent sandwich.
Don't get me wrong, I love a good potato, especially like home fries, or potatoes are a breakfast item for me. They're best at breakfast. Smashed potatoes at dinner are really good too. Like good garlic butter smashed potatoes are really good as well. So, but yeah, those are probably my top. I love I find it hard to find a really good place that does cold subs really well, and Jimmy John's does that. So
I'm a big fan of Jimmy John's. It's good food. My favorite Jimmy John's store I've ever had, I go there with my buddy Dave Tom. Well, I went there by myself, and the guy's like, hey, you want some cookies? I was like, no, man, I don't want cookies. This sandwich is good. He's like, come on, man, take some cookies. Like, I really don't want them. He goes, well, they're free. And I was like, why are they free? Well, we dropped them and they're all broken, so we can't sell them. I'm like, all right, yeah, I'll take some cookies. Well, how many do you want? I was like, how many are you gonna give me? What, do you have any kids? I was like, yeah. How many kids? I was like, I have 3 kids. All right, you married? I was like, yeah. He's like, here's 5 cookies. I was like, great, thank you. Like, I'm like, what? I'm likely never to eat them. So they're in my car, and I had to go pick up a buddy. We're going to a different job site, and my particular friend is allergic to peanuts, and so he goes, "Oh, cookies can help." And I was like, "Yeah, man, you go ahead and have one." So he starts munching. He's like, "These are really good. Does that have peanuts?" And I was like, I smash it out of his hand. It goes all over my damn car. And I'm like, why would you eat that? Why would you hit it out of my hand? I was like, you're not dying in my car.
That's hilarious.
Not giving him mouth to mouth or whatever you do. Like, he didn't have an EpiPen. I could have saved him. So
you and I would have had very different reactions in that encounter. All right. He would have been like, hey, do you want some cookies? And I'm like, well, how much are they? And he'd be like, oh, they're free. We got to give them away. And I'm like, do you have like a box? Do you have like a tub back there? How many cookies are we talking here? Because I'll take as many as you'll let me. I can go get a bag out of my car.
I want the cookies, huh?
Because I like their cookies a lot. I will never turn down a cookie. So I love cookies.
So when the guy pulls up to you in a white van with no windows, and he's like, hey, man, you want some cookies?
Want some cookies?
Oh, hell yeah. We're going in that van. You kidding me?
Free cookies.
I'm going to be real disappointed if there's no cookies, but yeah, we got to give it a shot. Got to give it a shot. Like, what the hell, man? You told me there was cookies.
Oh, Lord.
I love it. All right, so my final one, we're going to have to retread here because I'm going to go with White Castles.
No.
I can't get White Castles in Houston, so that makes me sad. We used to have the Crystals like 15 years ago, but they're gone now too. But White Castles for me it's just first off, I do enjoy the food. Like, they're not good, but they say it's what you crave. They're not wrong. Like, you just like, son of a bitch, I have to have
some sort of primal within you. It's just...
But like I said, the chocolate shake is delicious with those burgers, and I don't know why their fries for being crinkle cut are good. They have mozzarella sticks, and they're pretty good. And their coffee, but for me, it goes back to my memories with my grandpa, and so just I see White Castles, man, I just want to stop. A, because I like the coffee, but B, the sandwiches, they're just gotta have them.
You
So
you want to
good.
hear another reason why I'm a garbage human? Why I'm another garbage person out there is one of my favorite items at White Castle is their fried clam strips. There
I
is
don't know what
zero
that is.
there is zero chance in hell you should be eating seafood from a White Castle. All right, no reason at all. But I love their fried clam strips. Are incredible. They're
Huh.
so good.
Hmm.
Yes,
I've never had them.
That's when I say I'm a human garbage disposal. That's why. It's because I eat the
Now-
fried clam strips out of
I
the gas
would love
station.
to
White
say-
10
Castle.
degrees.
I'd love to say like Long John Silver's because like I want to eat seafood so bad, but
Long John Silver's is garbage food. Like even
Is it?
this
I haven't
garbage
had
human won't eat it.
I've never
It's
had
so
it.
bad. It's
I've
you're
never
not
had it.
missing anything at all.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, food poisoning, maybe.
yeah,
Have you had the cod from Culver's? Like my daughter got it and it smelled so good.
no, I haven't. I have to remember that. I'll occasionally get a fish
Man.
sandwich from McDonald's when I don't want a burger. I get the
There's
old
no-
fish sandwich.
Dude, you know, low key McDonald's is pretty clutch. Like you know exactly what you're getting. Okay, you know exactly what you're getting. But their breakfast is I think their breakfast is outstanding.
Their breakfast is their best part. Is the best thing they do. So that's like at one time I think they said it was the most unhealthy thing on their menu, the McGriddle, which is that like syrup soaked
It's-
pancake like bun.
It's amazing.
Oh, it's incredible. It's incredible.
It's amazing.
It's so good. And I always order an extra sausage patty on mine because I'm the fattest guy in the room. It's so
Their
good.
steak. Try their steak bagel.
I've had
Their
it before.
breakfast steak bagel is
I had it
it's
years ago and they were very
$9,
good.
but it's so good.
Yeah, they do pretty good breakfast. So I give them
It's like
that.
eating a steakum sandwich. You remember being poor and eating steakum sandwich?
I still eat steak sandwiches. All right, don't be knocking steak 'em. All right, a little off topic, and I just because you live down there, you might have ran across it, and I haven't. When you said crystals, I get it. It's like a White Castle like restaurant.
Yeah.
Have you had Crystal hot sauce? I know it's a big Louisiana thing.
I may have. I just don't remember. I
Okay.
try a lot of hot sauces, so it's
Because a lot of people swear it's like the better version of Tabasco. Like it's Tabasco but better. And I cannot find it in Ohio without going to like a specialty hot sauce shop. And I'm not going to do that for it. So
I may have put it on my list, but I don't know if they exist anymore. Is Skyline Chili still around?
oh, absolutely.
Oh, yeah.
I love some Skyline Chili.
Yeah. I took my coworker from California there a couple weeks ago for her to
Nice.
try it. I made sure to ease her into it. I was like, look, you don't want to start with the chili on the spaghetti. All right. It's going to freak you out. You're never going to want to eat it again. So I had her get the conies and she said she actually liked them. So I was like, all right, well, now that we know, if you want to try it on the spaghetti, because I don't like it on the spaghetti. It's weird. It weirds me
Oh,
out.
it's
I
great.
always just get
Have you
conies.
had-
Oh, it's great.
Have you ever had Gold Star Chili? That's actually like
I've never had
Cincinnati
that
area.
one. Yeah, I've never had that one.
Megan makes a version of it, and that's what we had last night for dinner, and it's made my kids go nuts for it, man. Like
My daughters didn't love it. Brittany despises it. The girls, they had it once and they were like, yeah, it's okay, but I've never gotten them to go back. So, but yeah, I've learned if you're introducing somebody to it, have them just get a coney. Don't go full weird ass Ohio and get it on the spaghetti because it's weird and God did not approve of it.
Oh, gracious.
now, I tell you, I didn't know it was a thing till I moved here. Frito pie.
Yeah, we've talked about
yeah.
that.
I
Walking
was
tacos.
terrified of it. I was terrified of it, dude. Now, out of the bag, absolutely go F yourself. That's disgusting. Okay? You're eating out of a chip bag. That's gross. But, like, you really take some Fritos, throw it in a bowl, put some chili on it, some cheese. Holy.
Okay. I only eat chili with Fritos on top of it. But here's my question. The Fritos you're taking out of said bag are surrounded by the bag, and you're removing them from the bag and putting them in your food. What is
It's
the difference
the
between
thought.
putting your
It's
food in
the-
the bag?
It's just the thought of holding the warm bag of food that you're using a spoon to get into. It seems effed up in my mind. And that's it. I'm not saying it's bad, but like it just seems weird.
Yeah, see, I
man.
agree.
It just seems weird.
And I don't know why people say that's like, because you maybe never ran into it down up here until you said you ran into it down there. I grew up eating that at fairs.
Nope.
I remember going to like the Cinnaburg Old Time Farming Festival and getting a walking taco, as we call them in Ohio, and walking around. That's what I grew up. We used to have them at school, like school functions and stuff would have them.
Fair pizza and an no, not an elephant ear. Those are
funnel cake.
A funnel cake. You know me. You know me well. Yeah,
funnel
baby.
Cake. I always get an Italian sausage when I go to the festival because they have them in the big coils. They cook them in the big coils. Can't find that anywhere else.
The only place down here you get a decent one is called Windy City Pizza. Everything there is expensive. The pizza is outrageously expensive for being so awful, but their Italian sausages are pretty damn good.
They used to have a place in Columbus. It was dedicated to like Chicago style food, and you get a Chicago style pizza if you wanted. But I never did that. I always went and got their what do they call those Chicago beef sandwiches? The ones that would like dip them in the juice or whatever.
I know what you're talking. Yeah, I know what you're talking about. It's like a French dip sandwich, but yeah,
essentially, yeah, Chicago beef,
Italian beef,
yes. I always got that. They would have a really great Polish sausage there, and then their Italian, because it was that Chicago. They modeled it after Chicago style, and I was like, it's killer. Then it closed, so I couldn't get that anymore. So
gracious.
You ever had Portillo's when you in any of your trips to Chicago?
I've only been once, and no, I didn't get Portillo's. Unfortunately, it's on my list. So
we just got one open up by the freeway near me. So
it wouldn't surprise me if they start opening around here.
It's not the best food, but it's a different kind of, it's a different food. There's different varieties, so I'm excited to go there.
So do you know if they sell a Chicago style hot dog?
I'm pretty sure they have a lot of hot dogs.
Okay,
and they're known for their Italian beef. So, and it's a Chicago based restaurant, so yes, they're gonna have a Chicago dog.
Okay, because I not many people do, but I love a good. They call it dragging it through the garden. It's got all the relish and the tomato and the sport peppers. I love a good Chicago dog.
Sport peppers are. I had sport peppers when I was there. They have one further south than me that we went to on a job, and I got sport peppers.
I like them. Yeah, they're really good.
Yeah,
they're hard to find up here. So, all right, Taylor.
All right, last one here for me. On the Japanese side of things, these basically like they have different types of chains of it. I know in Vegas they've got a Yoshinoya, but this is not Yoshinoya.
Yep.
Do you know what I'm talking about?
Not a fucking
Of course
bit,
not.
Man.
It's basically a gyudon where you put rice and then shaved beef shavings on top.
Sounds good. I'd eat it.
It's super tasty. But it's not Yoshinoya because to me that one tastes really sweet. There's a different company called Skia that I would always go to that I liked. It was super cheap too. You'd get like a giant bowl of it for like $8 or so. But the other side of things, slight honorable mention. I don't know if this would have counted, so I left it off the list. But Tudor's Biscuits World.
Yeah, I think it's it's more of
it's more of a regional one,
but I still think it counts. I've driven past them several times. So
those are really tasty.
I've never eaten in one,
but they're really good. Anyways, simple, basic one, but kind of not nearly as nostalgic in the same sentimental way for you, Drew, but just Wendy's. I would go slam Junior Bacon Cheeseburger while playing DDR with friends there at Bowling Green and stuff, and that was you just get 3 or 4 Junior Bacon Cheeseburgers.
You used to be able to buy 5 of them for like $10, and now you get
something ridiculous.
Second mortgage out on your damn house.
Oh yeah. Wendy's has really fallen out of favor with me in the last, I want to say, 4 or 5 years.
My last trip to Wendy's solo, I pulled in and I was like, "Yeah, can I get a Dave's double, and and with a no drink, just give me a Frosty. Sure, that'll be like $13.59. I'm like, I got a Dave's double, like medium with a Frosty. Yeah, but you keep it. I don't want it, and I left.
That's insane expensive now.
Yeah,
gracious.
I ain't paying that. Like, your food ain't that damn good.
Right.
Aren't Junior Bacons now like almost $3 or something, or are they still a little cheaper than that? I thought they were pretty expensive now, because that was like that was the cheap lunch.
Yeah.
You'd go get, like
That
you
was-
said, several of them.
You get
Oh,
2
yeah.
Junior Bacons, a Caesar salad, and a freaking drink for like $5.
Yeah, it was incredible.
Yeah, something. Yeah. Yeah. Now I haven't been in ages, so but that was.
And am I the only one that liked their old fries better? Ever
Yeah.
since they changed it to where it has like that little piece of the skin on it still now, I
They
just
were
do
more
not like
like-
their new fries.
They were so flaccid in the before times.
For sure. I don't know what it is about. Maybe it's just nostalgia. It might be, yeah, I get it. It might be purely nostalgia.
He likes his fries floppy, folks.
Wanted to slap it, wanted to hit you in the face when you eat it. But no, I always preferred their older fries. I don't know what it is. There's something about their new fries I don't love. So
See, I'll tell you where Wendy's lost me. Okay, they used to have a grilled chicken Caesar pita.
ooh,
It was the
Okay.
most amazing sandwich ever. Great flavor all around, and they took it away from me because everything I love,
they
gets
got to take it.
taken.
Yep.
But that damn sandwich was so good. That's the only place I ever wanted to go, and it was for, that, and it's gone now.
Hmm.
Speaking of gyudon bowls, Taylor, I think I said that right, didn't I?
Close.
I always just call them gyudon. Yeah, that's the
There
only way I
you
know how
go.
to pronounce
Yeah,
it.
you don't.
There's I need to go over and try it. The ramen place here in Delaware has one of those. that you can
Okay.
get. The problem is it's like $13 for it, and I'm like, that's
I was about to say,
a lot of money.
I myself, I literally did just this past weekend when my brother and his girlfriend came over when we were diagnostic checking the computer. I bought beef shavings and just cooked them on a hot plate and did it myself.
Well, that was my
with
next
rice.
my next comment in the wok cookbook. There's a recipe for gyudon, and we made this Philly cheese casserole thing. Yes, it's the Midwest. My wife found the recipe. Don't ask me about it. But I didn't use all. She bought 2 containers of like the beef shavings, and I didn't use all of it.
Yeah.
So I put one in the freezer. And once I pick up a bottle of mirin, I'm going to make it. I have just about everything
Okay.
else I need. I need to get a bottle of mirin though. I'm going to make
Gotcha,
it for the
gotcha.
family.
I'm contemplating on having some to make for when I do set up the next one shot. If you're able to swing by to cook some up for it, because it's so simple and it just
It's
tastes
beef and
so
onions
good.
and rice, essentially, isn't it?
Well, I will also do green pepper and
Okay, I
and
can see that. That would work
so
well on
but,
that.
and then have all those just different sauces and stuff. It's just
I'll tell you what. Ever since I got that wok, and I made it for my
Mm.
kids, I've turned my children into fried rice fiends. I make fried rice for them all the time now because
There you go.
the day before I'll cook up like 4 to 6 cups of it and store it in containers in my fridge, so I can just
Mm.
pop it out and pop it right in. The wok, they really like my fried rice. My wife not
Nice.
so much, but
Oh.
I'm working on it.
Can't win 'em
still.
all.
I'm getting it there. So, but yeah, they've turned into fried rice. It's so easy to make. Once you have the rice ready,
Mm.
it takes 5-10 minutes at tops, and you have this great wok full of steaming hot fried rice. And I do mostly egg fried rice. I don't really add any chicken or anything to it yet.
Mm.
So it's just, I use frozen peas, carrots, rice, eggs, and then soy sauce. Little MSG because I'm not afraid of it.
The umami.
Yeah. People listening, don't be afraid of MSG. It's not going to hurt you. All right. Stop
Says the
freaking
Until-
guy
out
that
about
has
it.
says the guy on his second heart.
Yeah, I didn't. Well, if this is anything, I didn't eat MSG Old Heart. Maybe the connection's there, you think, huh?
Uh,
Maybe that was the connection.
Sure. Don't know, but sure.
It's been scientifically proven that it's not harmful. It's no more
For
harmful
now.
than salt. So it just adds more flavor, just deeper flavor.
All right, wrap this thing up.
Wrap it up.
Yeah. Stop screwing around, Graham, and shut it out. All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to episode 21. Happy you could join us. It was a fun episode. It's always fun when we talk about food. It's a great time.
I ate dinner, but I'm hungry as shit now.
I know.
Yeah, I'm starving.
So, all right. Thanks for checking in. Check down in the description. You'll find all our social media links. And we will catch you on the next episode. All right.
Peace.
See ya.
Doodles.
Clock sprang forward, the sun's hanging late. Top 3 food chains are up for debate. Another great episode is coming to a close. They were listening to Live Around 40 with Graham and Taylor and Drew in the story. We'll be back next week, so don't you worry.